I'm live. Fix this. So it's live chat. I'll just wait for y'all to get in here. Got my coffee. I put it in a mug so it would get cold this morning. Usually when I live stream my coffee, I let it get cold. Still have a sore throat. I don't know what's going on. My tongue's messed up. I got a sore throat. A knot hurts when I turn my neck. My lymph nodes must be inflamed. So we're going to have a giveaway. I'll talk more about that when we get some people in here. We're going to give some shopping bags away. Handmade. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning. I was just talking about the giveaway. We're going to have a bunch of giveaways and give a bunch of that crochet stuff away. So I thought we would start out with doing a shopping bag giveaway. And there'll be more than likely 2 winners. Hey, Lori. Good morning. How are you? And also, I thought we would talk a little true crime this morning. I see El Chapo, whatever his name is, just got a life sentence plus 30 years. Is your throat bothering you too? I've not had a sore throat, and I couldn't tell you how long. Used to, when I was a kid, I would get sore throat a lot during the summer. But I just woke up, and it's like there's something wrong with my tongue. Like it's got like I don't know, rash. Hey, Jeff. Happy Wednesday. So here are the little handmade shopping bags. I have several of them, as you can see. And Carla Marie, a friend and moderator here on the channel, handmade these. I like that one. It's a really pretty color orange. See it. We have this one. I like the little buttons on that one. We have this one. These would be good, like if you just went and bought like some makeup at the store or something. You could actually take these to the pool with you too. Put your tanning lotion and stuff in, maybe a towel. So we're going to be giving those away. I may actually put some stuff in them, you know. But I thought we would have like 2 winners. And then the next giveaway will probably be on Sunny's channel. And I'll be giving these away after I do the shopping bags. Those are really cute. I kept a set for my kitchen because my mother-in-law bought me some rooster dishes. And I got to go get them. And I have some rooster curtains. And I'm going to do my kitchen in roosters. Of course, I have my rooster metal statue and the wall art. And I have Melanie G, who painted this peace sign right here. She is fixing me a rooster painting. And I can't wait to see it. It's going to be awesome. Hey, Lovable Rogue. I don't feel too great, Mel. I had to wake up 5 o'clock this morning and take one of those things. My cigarettes don't even taste good, but I still crave them. I'm still in my PJs. Well, I put some sweatpants, I guess, in a t-shirt. So I just didn't feel good. And I started not to do a live stream, but I wanted to announce that giveaway. I guess I may just have people comment under this video, but I think I'll do a video announcing the giveaway to everybody and tell y'all how to enter. And probably the way to enter will just be commenting under the video that I make. And then I'll put everybody's name into a thing and draw it out. It will have to be for U.S. residents only because it's so expensive shipping overseas. It really is. How are you feeling, Mel Mel? Did you see Sonny's video? He was taking a dust bath. The first time I ever saw him do that, I thought he was seizing out. Thought he was having a seizure. But they do that to keep parasites off of them. I got to buy him some more sand to go under the chicken coop. That way they'll have plenty sand and stuff to take their dust bath. So let me look at something right here. Yeah, so El Chapo was sentenced to life in prison just a little bit ago, plus 30 years. I bet he about died. I bet he about had a heart attack when they came back with the life sentence, but it was to be expected. I really don't know much about him besides he was a notorious drug lord who killed people, of course, sold drugs. Mexican drug lord and former leader of the Sinaloa cartel and the international crime syndicate known as El Chapo because of his 168 centimeter statue. Oh, so he's a little guy, little made guy. Hey, lady. What do you want, lady? Lady, she's always interrupting. She must want something. Of course, when I get ready to do something. I thought we'd talk about, let's see, Noah Tomlin a minute too. I seen something. He's the little boy that was found dead at the steam plant in Hampton, Virginia. But now they come out with an article saying 2 men saw Noah Tomlin before his disappearance. Court records revealed new information on 2 of the 3 people police believe may have been the last to see 2-year-old boy before he was reported missing, and his body later found at a steam plant in Hampton. His body was found at Hampton NASA steam plant on July 3rd. And his mom has been charged with 3 counts of felony child neglect. They charged her on June 28th. Okay, now let's get to the men. One of those men, to last see Noah, is identified in court paperwork as the father of one of Julie's children. The man told a detective that he'd last seen Noah around 1 p.m. 2 days before the toddler was reported missing. The other man who saw Noah before he disappeared is described as being involved in Julie's life as well as her children's lives in many ways, to include providing financial support. Basically, he was her sugar daddy, I guess. Court documents do not make it clear what the second man's relationship is to Tomlin or if he had any relationship to anyone living in her home. Police questioned the second man, and he voluntarily gave them 2 of his cell phones to be analyzed. The FBI did a forensic extraction of data from the cell phones and used a search warrant to obtain information from 3 Gmail accounts that belonged to the man. Court records state that the man works for Uber and that police analyzed data from his Uber log as well. They didn't find any location data on the cell phone, and it was as if it were missing or deleted. They also didn't find the Uber application on the cell phones, even though the man works for the company. There wasn't any location information on the Gmail accounts either, which would appear to be consistent with location data being deleted, court documents state. Wow. He probably helped her he probably helped her dispose of the body. Why can't you hear Mel Mel? Oh, Emily paid her cover charge. She gave a thumbs up. Thank you, Emily. My dog's making me pet her. So that makes me suspicious. But you know what? I keep the location off on my phone and stuff sometimes because I just think, well, if some psycho tries to track me down, that's why I do it. But like when I'm online and stuff, um, seems like this guy was Julie's sugar daddy or something. Poor little Noah. It breaks my heart. Really does. Um, if they couldn't find any data, he must have deleted it because it should have been there. There should have had some data, even if he turned the location off. Sometimes there still should have been data, unless he went in there and deleted it. Hey, Verbal, how are you? Um, Boy, there were some horrific details about Savannah yesterday, too. Oh, it says a detective testified about Savannah's naked, badly decomposed body was recovered from shallow grave. The body had been wrapped in garbage bags. Feet were bound with tape. They must shoot that's something horrific we know happened. I wonder what they did to her. It seems like to me if she was naked and she was, I'm wondering if she died with her hands bound, or if he did it after Savannah was already passed away. It just seems like that maybe she might have suffered a sexual assault as she was naked. Of course, David was seen on surveillance. David Sparks um, was seen on surveillance camera at Walmart purchasing a similar rug to the one that's in his bedroom. Um, and that was found with Savannah's body. It said behind Savannah's body, is what I read yesterday. And Savannah's DNA was allegedly found in his bedroom closet. One of her friends, Sabrina Sparatos, says a lot of stuff that he revealed we didn't know. I personally didn't know, she said. That was rough. It's emotional. It's hard to talk about, I'm sure. I'm sure it's been hard on her family hearing about how she was found. I have always thought for some reason I've just always thought ever since her disappearance, for some reason she was raped and that's why she was murdered and her body hid. I've just always thought that. And with her being found naked now, that makes me, and plus with her being bound like that, it makes me think that I'm right, unfortunately. Let's see if there was any more details. I'm wondering if her body has always been there. How did they miss it when they searched that property before? I'm just wondering if he had her body somewhere else. They'll be able to determine that with her autopsy and stuff. Oh, right here's something. It was a tip from David Sparks' father that led to the discovery of Savannah Spurlock's body. I kind of thought that it was because they said that it was the tip came from someone at the property, and they said there was a foul odor coming from their property. So I kind of thought it was his dad. He's probably like, son, you have got to go turn yourself in. This is the mom of 3 or 4 babies that went out, never came back. Yeah, Dova. Hey, Layla. Allegedly, Savannah knew David from before. Yeah. Um, I guess she had met him like years before or something. So that's probably why she left the bar so easy with him. You know, everybody thought maybe he was a stranger, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, um, that she knew him from before. She just went out to have a good time. Um, Now, a co-worker's wife of David that Katie did an interview with, of course, I was on the phone too, says that the men at work and David were sharing a video of Savannah that night doing something to them, so I'll say. And I'm just wondering if they are more involved, or if allegedly they left and Savannah was there with David. So I'm wondering if something happened to her after. Why would they share that video around at work if they knew Savannah was deceased? So maybe they didn't know. I don't know. Criminals do dumb stuff all the time. Um, who knows? But I'm wondering if where Savannah had just had twins like a few weeks before that. I don't think it's barely like 6 weeks before that. I'm wondering if maybe she turned him down for sex because she couldn't. She was still healing from having a set of twins. And that enraged him, and he raped and murdered her. It's a possibility. Yeah, he is Dova. Oh, okay, Katie. I thought that I heard that she knew him before. I could be mistaken. Maybe it's one of her friends knew him. Well, maybe they got to talking at the bar and realized that they kind of knew the same people, so she trusted him enough to leave with him. She was, from what I've heard, she was pretty intoxicated. Katie, didn't one of the guys allegedly say that Savannah was in David's bed, passing out, smoking a cigarette, like nodding out while she was smoking? It's untelling what happened. I was just thinking maybe she was raped or something while she was passed out, and maybe she woke up while he was doing that and he killed her. I don't know. I sit and try to think what happened. Who Shuffle is? I have no idea who that is, Mel Mel. Why? Hey, Valerie. Hubby brought me my earbuds. Oh, great. She's a mod. Oh, a mod for who? Me? Oh. Oh, okay. She showed up as my mod? I don't know who it is. Do y'all know who it is? Is their picture not there? Let me get on my phone and look. It's easier than trying to turn the media down. Shuffle. I don't know who that is, unless I don't know who that is. Is it Shine On? I don't know if it's Shine On. Shuffle. Who are you? Or who did you used to be? What's your screen name? I hate not knowing too. Who is that? Reckon it's Love Hollis? Reckon that's Love Hollis? Maybe she's not watching anymore. She's probably not watching anymore. Maybe. Um, so I guess Fotis Dulos has his defense team has hired a high profile investigator who helped with Casey Anthony and OJ Simpson's acquittals on murder charges and is now involved with Jennifer's case. When asked about McKinnon, Fotis' attorney Norm Pattis said no comment, then added that his team will spare no effort or expense in the defense of Fotis. The private investigator, McKinnon, called a former employee of Fotis Real Estate Development Company on Monday, according to the employee's attorney, Lindy Orso. Orso said his client will not be speaking with McKenna or anyone. Orso's client has been cleared as a suspect in the case. And I think the client they're talking about that worked for is the one that traded trucks with Fotis that day. He was driving the Ford Raptor that day and had his truck parked at Fotis's home for some reason. I think that's the employee that they're referring to that this private investigator found. I did see on HLN this morning They did an interview with the police chief, um, and there's going to be more charges coming soon in the Jennifer Dulos case. I'd say Fotis is going to be charged with murder as soon as they can gather enough evidence that they know for sure they can get a conviction from. Yeah. Hey, Will. Good morning. How are you? I didn't notice that you come in. Sorry. I loved your Diane Downs video yesterday. Very, very informative. Diane Downs is a trip. I have a bunch of notes sitting right here about her. I actually watched the movie Smile Sacrifices the other day. It's here on YouTube. It's on YouTube. And it was pretty accurate from what the research that I looked up and read about. The movie was pretty accurate, except for like the names. Some of the names there. You could tell Diane Downs had something wrong with her. Her eyes looked really like, my granny calls it wild eyed. My granny calls it, where your eyes look real wild. I was trying to see if I wrote down. I thought I did what they said that she was, the doctor. Narcissist, histrionic. I think that's how you say it. And she's got antisocial personality disorder. That's what she was diagnosed with. I found it interesting. She escaped from prison July 11th, 1987, and was recaptured. It said blocks from prison. But I heard she was, I don't know how far away from the prison it was, with another inmate's husband, was staying with him when she escaped. Hey, little queen, how are you? Dead eyes, soulless, Will says, yeah, I agree. Emily, haven't seen it yet, on the watch later list. Oh, it's very good. Verbal. Crazy eyes, yeah. Yeah, Mel, the color of your hair in your profile picture does look great. Love it. That's what I read. It was a couple of blocks. Four blocks, and she was shacking up with the other man's husband. Oh, really? Oh, thank you, little queen. Inmate. Oh, okay, yeah. She was shacking up with another inmate's husband. Yeah. I've watched her in those interviews, and oh my God, she was so about herself. I mean, I found it interesting. Does she not realize how bad she makes herself look during those interviews? I mean, talking me about herself. Me, 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 me. I couldn't tie my shoe for a month. She considered her kids the lucky ones. And I'm like, your kids, the lucky ones, lady. One of them, 3-year-old, paralyzed, clinging to life. Another one clinging to life, which they got better. And one dead. I don't consider them the lucky ones. And there was just so many holes in her story. Like, she said that she had her keys in her hand when she pulled over to help this bushy-haired stranger tried to hijack her and shot her children. She had her keys in her hand and act like she threw them. But how could the tape in the car, because the tape player was playing Hungry Like a Wolf, allegedly, how could that have been playing if she had the keys out of the ignition? I don't know how the older cars were in 1983. That kind of stuck out to me because I believe her daughter testified that the song was playing as the kids were being shot. And when she was given the reenactment, I mean, she was just so happy. I watched it, and she was inside the car. She was fixing her hair, and she hits her arm, and it's in a sling on like the steering wheel, I guess. And she catches herself saying, I can't remember exactly what it was. Something like that was almost as, but when she hits her arm, she's like, "Oh, this is almost as bad as the time when she was going to say shot herself." People think that's what she was going to say, but she caught herself. Oh, Linda, I missed your live stream last night. I'll have to watch it again. Histrionic personality in her. Yeah. Hey, Gretchen. How are you, honey? What comment was it, Mel Mel? I'll go back and look. Mel. Love Sunny's dust bath today. You're cramping in style, though. You're literally a cock blocker. Oh, Mel, you're so bad. Is it hot there today? It's going to be hot here, too. We built Sunny's. We put his chicken coop to where the chicks they're shaded all day long. They stay nice and cool. Well, I don't feel too great today, Emily. I still have a sore throat, but I'm making it. Cocktail blocking is no funny matter. Verbal says I'm literally a cock blocker. Hey, Water Ski, how are you, honey? Yeah, that's what they call roosters, cocks. Yeah. I think it might be strep throat because I've got something going on with my tongue. It feels like it's got like I don't know, a rash or something on it, and like my throat right there, there's like a knot right there, and it's sore as crap. When I turn my head, no, you got it right, Mel. Yeah, he is truly the cock of the block, Sonny and Linda. Gosh, that rooster. I went and saw him this morning. He was just standing there with his chest all poked out, almost up on his tiptoes. I mean, he's just so proud and cocky. Yeah, Mama, I got up this morning, oh, like 5 o'clock. Had to take one of those lozenges. My throat just hurting. Swollen lymph nodes. Yeah, I thought that's what it is. Oh, Linda, you're so sweet. I can't talk sweet. Calls me lady stalker. He really thinks I am a stalker. He, he really does. I could tell by the way he looks at me. I may do that, Verbal. I actually have this little Vicks thing, and it plugs up, and you put your face down into it, and it like blows up steam. And I got the Vicks stuff that goes with it. Need an allergy pill? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Emily. You're awesome, honey. Yeah, Linda. And I could tell when Sonny wants me to get out of the chicken coop and leave him alone, too. I know he thinks I'm annoying. That rooster is something else. That's for sure. Did y'all see that video I did yesterday? Let me change the subject. About that woman who had been, her and her daughter, who was under the age of 15 at the time, I think, were living with a dead corpse for 3 years. For 3 years after her mother died, she just left her mother's body in the bedroom, shut the door, 2-bedroom house for 3 years. Could you imagine the smell that was in that house? What did she tell her kid? You missed that video, Mel? Yes, she lived. See, her mother fell and hit her head. I think that's what it said. She fell and hit her head. She didn't get her mom medical attention, and she died. And she just left her in the bedroom. Probably, and someone put this in the comments, I believe it was Bonnie. She wanted to draw her mother's check, probably disability benefits or something. And I was like, yep, that makes perfect sense. That's probably why she didn't report it, along with she didn't get her mom medical attention. Ugh. Hey, Alex. I think so. She had been there 3 years. I think it was a skeleton. Yeah, I mean, I just could not imagine being in the house with a corpse for like three. Can you imagine how it smelled in there? Even with the door shut. Now, come on. You know that's going to smell. How the hell could you eat anything in the house with a corpse? How could you do that to your mother? Just let her lay in there and decompose. Yeah, they just need to shovel that whole house down, like destroy it. That is so freaking gross. And there was a guy arrested in Virginia. Um, I think it was Monday, maybe. He shot his parents. I think he killed them, and they had been in the house with him for several days. I think I did a video on it this morning. Yeah, burn it down. What kind of drama was you caught up in, Alex? Mel says, welcome to my life. Even 3 years later, it'd be stinky, Little Queen says, yes. So disgusting, unsanitary, Verbal says. Yeah. Yeah, Mel, you would think it would stink around the whole damn block. That is so gross. Mm-mm-mm. And with a kid there, you know she knew her grandmother was in there dead. I just can't even imagine living there with that smell. Like, how could you do that and just shut the door and act like it is the dead body's not in there, like it doesn't exist? Hey, Christina, I'm super sick from new meds. Prayers, girl. Oh, hey, Linda's back. Well, Alex, hey, I don't even know what you're talking about. It's okay though. I can't imagine anybody blocking you, Alex. You're so sweet. I avoid drama like the plague. Oh, me too, Emily. Me too, me too. I did watch Diane's live stream last night till I fell asleep. And then I finished listening to it this morning. And I'm just like, I have no words. I have no freaking words for it. I mean, I'm like, are these people like really adults? I mean, and I'm not talking about like Diane and Wendy, but I'm like anybody that does dumb shit online. Like, grow up, people, grow up. There is no words. Yeah, it bumfuzzles my brain. Like, ugh, I can't even think about it. I get annoyed. But then my ex hates me because I avoid her. Oh yeah, people get so mad when you don't give them any of your time, and you just ignore them and stuff. It kills them. It kills them. See, when I get mad at my hubby, I just don't speak to him, and it kills him. It just kills him because I have a hard time keeping my mouth shut. So when I ignore him, he knows I'm really pissed. No drama, no trauma. Lori says, "Oh, I like that." Because she's drama. Virgil says, "Oh, your ex." Oh my goodness. It was unfair. Stay in the drama community. We don't need that here. Amen, Waterski. Amen. I had to be a chatter, not a lurker. I lurk sometimes. Some people I won't even give a view to. I won't. Hey, Gisette, how are you? I avoid drama. Well, yeah, it's hard to avoid when somebody's talking smack to you, meow meow. Hey, Storm, how are you? I can't. Storm Elise? Is that what it is? Is that how you say that, Storm Elise? Oh, I love the name Storm. Um, oh, and there's Will's other channel, Will Star. Y'all check Will Star's channel out. That is 411 Now's other channel. I actually, um, Lori, don't have any more Sunny t-shirts. I have got to, I thought I had the Teespring thing set up, but evidently I didn't set it up right. So, I'll try to get that done. I had one, I did have two left, but one of them is going to, I believe Andrew wanted it. But if he doesn't want it, I will let you know. Oh, really, Rona? Unsubscribe and then um, go to the bell and make sure it says all notifications. I'll try to get you one, Lori. I'm going to try to set up the Teespring and have some of these. Sonny is losing his tail feathers. I think he's molting because he looks healthy. It's the only thing I can figure out by my research. The only thing that comes up for losing tail feathers is the molting process. He doesn't have parasites or anything. Yeah, Will's got great content. Um, let's see, he's got some of his popular uploads on his Will Star channel, it looks like, are the Walmart Stories episode with bonus idiots. Looks like he does a little stand up comedy too. The dumbest, weirdest laws in U.S. states. I like this channel. I like the variety of different funny stuff. So he does episodes, different episodes of dumbest U.S. laws. So that's cool. So make sure you check out Will Star. Yeah, he'll grow his tail feathers back. They go through a molting process, kind of like hermit crabs do, but different. And they lose feathers and then they grow them back. Oh, thank you, Linda. I just love all y'all too. I love all the people I've met. Yeah, I know, Will. It does get super depressing doing true crime. That's why I try to watch stuff like George the Goose. I like supporting that guy because his owner Bob is a Vietnam vet. He's a vet. He's a really good guy. So I watch stuff like that, and sometimes I watch like people arguing in Walmart or out in public. Some of those videos I find those funny sometimes. But I watch a lot of videos about birds. Like I wanted a parrot all my life, so I watched Max the cockatoo. I watch Oni the cockatoo. I watch a bunch of different stuff. Um, I watch makeup channels too. Oh, he is. Yeah, he's got good content over there on Will Star on that channel. Hey, Karen, how are you? I didn't see you, girl. See, a lot of times an animal will shed after they have been hurt. My basset hound was attacked by a pit bull and did a lot of damage. Her hair came out real bad. Yeah, that could be because they're not supposed to. Usually, roosters and chickens don't molt until about the fall time, and they'll shed their feathers and they'll get in winter feathers. I was reading. Um, but they can molt at different times during the year. But I do think it has something to do with him being hurt. I really do. He did have a little sneeze going on. I've not heard it in a while, which I did give him medicine for it. It's kind of like, it's almost like a sneeze cough combined. I'm pretty good. Still got a sore throat, Karen. Watch Who Took Johnny. It's on YouTube. Oh, okay. I'll watch that, Purple. Yeah, I watch history stuff too. Actually, I watch a bunch of different stuff. I watch this one channel. I think it's called The Story Behind the Story. Maybe. I love that channel. The only thing I don't like about it is there's like only music playing and words on the screen, and they tell the story that way. I'd much rather have like a voiceover. That way I don't have to sit there and watch like, because I like to listen to stuff as I clean, you know. I don't want to have to sit there. Hey, Alley Cat, how are you? You better not go outside, Bonnie. You're not supposed to go outside if you put Vicks rub on, I don't think, on your chest. Maybe that's just in the winter time. I don't know, but my granny always said don't put Vicks rub on and go outside when you're sick. It can make you sicker. I just saw your message, Katie. I'll get back to you when I get off here. Yeah, I like Egyptian stuff too. Time Team, I'll have to check that out. Um, I like to watch stuff on the History Channel. Um, and then I've been watching this new, well, I don't know if it's a new series, but this series is called The White Queen on Stars Channel. And I also watched The White Princess and The Spanish Princess. That's a good series. I love The Spanish Princess. I watch a lot of older stuff too, like I like black and white movies, especially like Alfred Hitchcock movies and stuff. Twilight Zone. Katie's there in the background. Hey, girl. Oh, really, Emily? I'm gonna have to check that out. I would love to watch Stranger Things, but I don't have Netflix. I love the ID channel too. I like Oxygen channel too, but I love the ID channel. I've watched just about everything on there. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to be getting off here, and my little dog lady, she needs to go out. I've made her wait long enough. She just ate right before I did my live stream or started it, so she needs to go out. I like movies that's based on actual events too. And most of the movies that I like are scary movies, out there movies. Oh, Water Ski Mom, thank you for giving the missing a voice. Oh, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. You're so awesome and kind. Thank you. Yes, and oxygen is getting better all the time. Yes, the oxygen channel. And guys, y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks again, Water Ski Mom. Hearts, girl. Message me, girl. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, well. Thanks everybody for chatting with me and always being nice and kind and always having good conversation with me. I appreciate it so much. And thanks again, Water Ski Mom. Anyways, have a great day. Be kind. Peace, guys.